It's not every day that I make a video on a rant that I want to do, but here we are. Hello, one all. My name is Ryker and I'm here to rant. Like, really, really rant. So, on July 27th of this year, of 2024, I was playing the first Descendant. Now, with the people behind the development of the game, they have stated some weeks ago that they didn't want you doing any AFK farming or using macros of any sort in their game. So basically no third-party applications to help you farm out the game faster, if you will. Now in the first Descendant, it's a third-person shooter, power fantasy gameplay, basically. So in this game, there is a thing called that is open chat, where there's normal and world. So you can talk to teammates that you pair up, that you get match made with. You can talk to teammates that that you're actually friends with, or you can just talk with the world, which I do not recommend because that chat goes fast, really fast. However, today I have been accused of something, and I am innocent in this matter. I've been accused of cheating. For many of you who know, I am a very chill person who let almost anything get past me. Like you can call me all sorts of names, and I'll take the hit and just shrug it off and go about my day. However, if you accuse me of something, there's better be evidence behind it, because I'm tired of being accused of things. Like I'll show you the picture right now of what's his name, or what's their name? J Honey Cage 420. Very original name. Very original, especially the 420. It's just the icing on the cake. They asked me to stop using bots, and then continued on telling me that you do not want your teammates to get banned because of my hacks. I'm not using any. You see, I think this player is confused on what I actually like to play in power fantasy games most of the time. I play support roles, which is actually pretty rare in the gaming community. Most people want to be out in front, being the bulldozer that they want to be. Basically, they want all the power, they want all the kills. And then he says, "This need cheats, your noob," which he misspells, which he does in every single thing here. And then I called him a dumb donkey, because I'm on Xbox, and I don't know how to hack my Xbox, first of all. And then he left the game. And then he continued to message me about how I'm using skills and yet getting all the kills. How am I using a skill and getting all the kills? Does he not know that XP is shared through every single teammate, whether you're getting kills or not? And then he told me to get a job and look, I work at FedEx. I don't get paid much. Like, before I started recording any of this, I was playing my ultimate Ajax, which is just a little bit higher tier than normal Ajax. Ajax is a defensive character. Surprise, surprise. So I have this barrier ability. Well, actually, I have two barrier abilities. One that reflects attacks, which is just a solid wall. And then I have a 360 bubble that I can put around an objective or around my teammates, so I can safely help them. Shocking, I know. Anyway, I made all of my characters that I like to play have a very fast cooldown, so that if the skill duration ends, I can just immediately pop it back up. Like, immediately. I've done this with Ajax. I've done it with Jaber. I've done it with Bunny. I've done it with Enzo. I've done it with Blair. And I'm gonna get ready to do it with like two other characters whose names are not in my head. But yeah, I spam Ajax's ability in a mission where it is just your job to, get this, defend a point. That is your entire objective in this mission. This mission is exclusively to 1, get Kuiper, and 2, get gold, and 3, get this XP. You get nothing else from this mission. Like at all. So there's 21 levels. Usually people leave around 14 to 16 or 18, I believe. Because, you know, as you go in the levels, the enemies get stronger. However, it is at the very beginning, it's just completely laughable. The enemy that come at you, they basically die in one hit. Some of you may be wondering why Ryker? Why are you making such a big deal out of being accused? Look, I've been accused a lot, like to the point where I've been taken to court. Yeah, you heard me right. I was taken to court. When people accuse me of something, usually I don't like to, it gets to me. It very gets to me. It's annoying. And, you know, I have two mental things that go on in my head. You know, one, I have depression, and 2, I have anxiety. A very awesome combo. For those of you who would actually get this reference, which my sister is in the wall behind me, if she's listening, she knows that it's something like Naraku grasping at your heart while telling you how pathetic you are. But yeah, I don't think this dude would like how I play my characters, especially Jaber. Like, I have my Jaber set up to where his AoE ability is freaking huge, and anything that gets spawned in or runs at it basically dies. The only thing that usually survives are lieutenants and bosses. Those are the only things that usually survive my Jaber's turret ability. But that is basically my rant done. Like, before you go, and as a PSA, before you go accusing someone of anything and assuming that they're doing something they're not, make sure you have evidence, first of all, and make sure you give it to the authorities or the powers that be. Because most of the time, like me right here, in video games, especially if it's power fantasy, and they give me the abilities to make the most lazy build ever to where I barely have to do anything, I will use it. I will play that character where I barely have to do anything because it's freaking funny. That is me. That way, you know, because, you know, I have 4 different screens. You know, on one side, I'll be looking at Twitch. The other side, I'll be looking at my own recordings. Up here, I'll be looking at Discord. And, you know, there's my game right there. So if nothing is entertaining me right here and there, and I know I'm just farming and not doing anything spectacular, I am going to go on my phone or look at my any other screens for entertainment while I am farming for something boring. In this case, it was XP. Ooh, I am sorry for, you know, not engaging in enemies in this mission. Like, I think something else needs to be made apparent. In this mission, there is 3 spawn points. There's 4 characters total that can be match made in a game. One is behind the walls, which one person will go to and be in that corner. Another one will be on the other side of that wall, and the other one is up in the hills. Me, as a defensive player, it just makes perfect sense just to barely not move from the spawn location, put up a shield, and any enemies that you guys do not kill and can't get, they will now have to face me, and I will happily deal with them if they ever get that far. Like, it is very rarely a possibility that, my random teammates or my actual teammates will actually fail in killing the enemies, especially in XP grinds. So please, just be chill and don't accuse everyone of cheating, especially if you're this arrogant. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Ryker, telling you to have a good day and a good night.